there, traders. Today is the 16th of February 2021, and this is your quick daily market breakdown. So we're going to start off on Bitcoin here. One thing I do want to mention for Bitcoin is, even though we are still seeing, technically speaking, higher highs and higher lows on the lower term time frame. So with that being said, higher highs, higher lows on lower term time frames, it does look and seem to me like Bitcoin wants to give another try here to the upside. But I'm starting to get a little cautious on some of these coins shorter term, as well as longer term. Like I've said in my weekly market update, I'm getting a little bit bearish on some of these pairs, and Bitcoin's no different. So it does look like we've got one more test to the upside. I'm not willing to take a position here. I don't like the volume coming through at all. I think if Bitcoin breaks above this diagonal resistance, then I might look at taking a position around this level and perhaps trading it up to 54K, 55K per Bitcoin. But for now, I'm patient. I'm not too hasty in opening any positions anytime soon for Bitcoin. Like I said, I think most of these coins are setting up to correct and make a deeper retracement to the downside. So if Bitcoin does break to the downside of this particular formation, this particular pattern, we do have a measured move back down to $43,300. Perhaps we'll see a short-term bounce there, a retest of this higher level, and then perhaps we'll be able to open up short positions from that point moving forward. But right now, as I said, I'm not rushing into any positions. I don't think this is the time to be risking money on any of these coins today. We had a wonderful day yesterday, so it's always very good to remember not to become too greedy when you have good days. Take your profit, enjoy it, and then be patient for the next proper setup. Bitcoin Cash here looking like it wants to sweep the highs one more time. I think most of these coins are going to sweep the highs, but we're not going to be taking any kind of positions today, just to be on the cautious side for Bitcoin Cash as well. Same thing with Ethereum. In fact, Ethereum's looking a little bit more bearish than most of the other coins. And since this is the one leading most of the crypto market throughout the entire rally to the upside so far, I think this will be the first coin to break down in price. So as soon as we see Ethereum close any kind of four-hour candles below let's call it $1,700, I'd expect a further extension back down to $1,573. To the same token, if Ethereum does break above this liquid zone with decent volume, I'd expect another move to the upside, and we will buy that. Definitely we will buy that. And that would perhaps link in with the rest of these altcoins. If Ethereum breaks to the upside, I think Bitcoin Cash as well as Bitcoin will have that sweep to the upside. Then, like I said, if we close with decent volume, I'm happy to long. If we close above this previous swing high right here, I'm happy to go long as well. So we've got actually a little bit more of a liquid zone around this level. There we go. That's a little bit more accurate. So our liquid zone is still being respected here, which is a fantastic thing. So as long as it stays below that liquid zone, I'm not very keen to long it. And I'm not very keen to buy this level down here at all. In fact, I think if we do come back down to this level, this level will be violated and broken to the downside. So same with Ethereum. As soon as we break below this liquid zone, expect further moves to the downside. Chainlink does look like it wants to break down here as well. Looking a little toppy to me here. I think we have another move to the downside, setting up perhaps back down to $28.77. I'm going to keep this video short and sweet today because of the fact that I have got no positions and I've got no no interest in taking any position. So always remember this saying, something my mentor used to say a lot, is he said, sometimes no position in the market is a position in the market. And it's very, very much worth waiting for the setups and waiting for the rules to be met. So Ripple, same thing here. I would actually not be looking to buy 51 cents if we make it back down here. If we have another test to that level, I do think we'll break it, and we'll probably come back down to 42 cents. Same with Litecoin here. Litecoin might have another push to the upside short term, but 192, let's call it 192. If Litecoin breaks 192 to the downside, I think we'll see some much deeper extensions back down to 163, and maybe even lower than that, maybe back down to around about 141, 142. Ultimately, even 120 could be a target to the downside. So things are looking a little bit more bearish. Could see some short-term sweeps to the upside. If that breaks into a breakout, we'll long. But still, I'm very cautious around this price action. So Uni got bought up around $17.40, but clearly being rejected by this previous level of structure, this previous liquid zone. I think Uni is probably the more bearish one here. Like I said yesterday, I think Uni, even though we did come back up and test higher, I'm still bearish on this. This whole formation and pattern here and the way that it's starting to curve back down is really not a sign of health and wellness. Is it possible we see another sweep to the upside? More than likely here, given the fact that we did come back up and test this the previous liquid zone. I think we might see one more swipe to the upside around $22, $23 for Uni. But I'll let you guys know as soon as I take any kind of positions. Neo, we had a wonderful trade on Neo yesterday, but again, coming back down, stopping us out and break even, and now defending that same level is making me very skeptical around what's actually going to happen here. I think any kind of push to the upside is going to be more of a short squeeze, looking at the volumes on all of these coins. So a short squeeze, to try and explain it as simply as I can, a short squeeze is when the market makers or the whales decide that there are way too many open over leveraged short positions, and they would like to go and stop out that over leveraged short positions to create enough liquidity. This is known as a liquidity hunt, to create enough liquidity for them to move price to the levels that they want to move it. So where do they want to move it? We can use technical analysis to figure those areas of interest out. Definitely, I think Neo probably another sweep to the upside here today, shorter term. But then again, I think most of these cryptos are ready to break to the downside here. BNB looking more and more bearish as the days go on, given the fact that we are making a series of lower highs throughout this entire formation. If we're looking at the bodies of the candles here, I have to say it kind of does make me feel like it's setting up to break to the upside, like we said yesterday. But, and this is a big but, if Bitcoin, BNB breaks below 109 or 10, yes, let's call it 109.25, I'd expect a further extension back down to $85, maybe even $75. But this could be a bull flag. So the moment that we close above this liquid zone right here, around 147.17, I think the next extension is back up to 175. So we'll keep an eye on this one. Very neutral in the market at the moment, not looking to take any positions. Like I said, had a nice trade on XMR yesterday, Monero. Came back down, stopped us out and break even for the remainder of our position, but we still banked a decent profit for yesterday. I think we almost made 5% or just over 5%, if I'm not mistaken. So we've made some profits for the week. We don't have to rush. We don't have to push. We don't have to chase the market. Can be patient and wait for the perfect setups. I wish I had more positions to share with you guys today, but sometimes this is how the market gives us feedback. You know, there's no positions today. Doesn't look like it. We might see a breakout later today around 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock and get a decent feel for the direction of the market. And then perhaps we'll look at taking positions if our entry criteria is met and we're happy with where we can risk capital from. So if we can manage our risk from positions, we're happy to add risk to the market. So just be patient. In summary, I'm very much neutral today. I don't think I'm going to be taking any positions today. So be patient. Don't rush into the market. Sit on the sideline. All my money right now is in USD Tether, USDT. It's a stable coin and waiting for any of my entry criteria to be met. Then we'll take position and I'll post that signal on the group. For now, chill, enjoy your Tuesday morning and enjoy the rest of your week. Cheers for now, guys. Bye bye.